All right. Well, happy Saturday. It is August 25th, 2025, and we're playing the puzzles. We're just having a good time together. So if you like what you see and you want to support the channel, give it a like, consider subscribing, and I may just earn one of those silver play buttons myself. You saw yesterday that a kid in my class, well, he's not even in my class anymore, I had this kid 8 years ago. And his younger brother came by and gifted me his older brother's silver play button. I mean, the brother would gifted it to me. I said, I can't take this. Give this back to your brother. And he said, no, he wanted you to have this. And so Monday morning, I'm going to hang it up in my classroom just as a token of encouragement to all the kids in my class that they can be just like that with what they do in my class. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. We're playing the puzzles today. We're going to start with connections. We'll go mini crossword, pips, Wordle, Strands, and then, of course, we'll finish with letterboxed. So let's dive in. It really is beginning to look a lot like autumn. Leaves are falling. I need to actually go out there and rake a bunch of leaves and probably just mow the whole thing up. We have this awesome leaf sucker vacuum that I use. I love it. We'll definitely use that today. But yeah, a lot to be done. So we're just going to dive in and get it done. But first, we'll play some puzzles together. So I see connections with date, vest, light, shaft, ray, fleece, alarm, Lincoln, grant, milk, hose, award, hustle, stopwatch, accord, and Capote? Like Truman Capote? Well, I see a couple of presidents. I see Lincoln, Grant, Capote was definitely not one of them. Date, alarm, stopwatch. These feel like phone apps. Light, shaft, award, hose, grant. I don't know. We'll come back to it. A shaft of light, a ray of light. You might wear a vest, you might wear a fleece. I'm going to shuffle these. Do it on your own accord. To vest, you have a vested interest in something. You're going to award it. You're going to grant it. Maybe accord, like an agreement. To confer. Okay, I don't know if I would use that word accord in that way. Endow, that's another word. But accord is like an agreement. I don't know. I don't buy that one as much. To fleece someone, to shaft them, to hustle. It would definitely alarm them, but I don't think that's what they're going for. To capote them? Is that a word? Oh, wait. I think I know. To milk them. Milk them for all they're worth. Ah, crap. It still went away. To get shafted. Okay. Well, some of those work, and then some of them don't. Stopwatch has ticking time. The date. An alarm. Oh, and to turn on a flashlight. These are, yeah, digital watch features. Actually, I was using a walkie-talkie with my TV broadcast kids, and one was like, there's a flashlight on here. And apparently one of the little side buttons turns on a little, like, emergency flashlight. I had no idea. Okay. To hose. He got hosed. He got fleeced. He got shafted. He got hustled. Swindled. Yeah, okay. Which one did I add? Oh, hose. Oh, I had to add hose to that list. And then the purple category, whatever it is, Milk, Capote, Lincoln, and Ray. Best. Huh? Best actor winning biopics. Milk? I've never seen any of those. I'm sorry, I've never seen any of those. I take that back. I saw Lincoln. No, I'm like, wait, Lincoln? I kept thinking of the car for some reason. Lincoln, like a Lincoln Town car. Hang on a sec. I need to... That is awkward to do on a live stream, isn't it? Sorry. It's just kind of warm today. It is kind of warm today. Even down in my little dungeon. Okay. There we go. All right, the blue category, to confer, to accord. I don't know if I'd use that one, to accord. Accord sounds more like an agreement. To award, to grant, to vest. I might say to endow, maybe. Digital watch features. The alarm, the date, the light, and a stopwatch. I have all of those things on mine, except maybe, you have to click the button a couple times and it brings you to the date. All right, swindle, fleece, hose, hustle, and shaft. You got the shaft. And then the purple category, best actor winning biopics, only one of which I have actually seen. Capote, for Truman Capote, I believe. Lincoln for Abraham Lincoln, of course. Milk for Harvey Milk? I don't know. And then Ray for Ray Harryhausen. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm sorry. Sugar Ray Leonard. How about that? Is that right? It's probably dead wrong. All right. And to actually show this, I might have to put it way up high. There we go. Now we can see it. Sword. Go with. How about a shield? Hamburger or Frankfurter? I did barbecue something. I don't know. What are they looking for? Sticky stuff on bark. Sap. Are they looking for something long like pine tar? I can't even spell. Pine tar, maybe. Hotel room pricing. That might be the rate. Classic arcade game of hopping between obstacles. Oh, hopping between obstacles. Frogger. Classic. The W of the WNBA. That is Women's National Basketball Association. Looked after a pup. Dog sat? Let's see if those fit in. Drill instructor's rank. I feel like that would be sergeant. No? Why'd you change? Blank loss. I actually don't know. Drake and 21 Savage, I'm sorry. Here, let's erase that one. I don't think that's correct. Fury. How about ire? Appears on the screen. Emerges. Oh, on the scene, not the screen. The scene. I read it wrong. Dish layered like this. Sheet of noodles. Sauce. Cheese. Repeat. Ah, that's lasagna. Lasagna. Genetic screening procedure. DNA test. As per my last email. Oh, I hate when it starts with as per my last email. Oh, hamburger or Frankfurter? German. That's funny. Oh, yeah, and tree sap. There we go. Even though that was a longer puzzle, we still did it in pretty decent time. Okay. Sword go with. Sword and Shield. It's a Pokemon game. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Hamburger or Frankfurter, both are German. That's funny. I was looking for like barbecue something. Sticky stuff on bark. Tree sap. Hotel room pricing is the rate. Frogger, the classic arcade game of hopping between obstacles. Operative word there is hopping. The W of WNBA, women's. Looked after a pup, dog sat. Drill instructor's rank, sergeant. That's what tipped me off that A, the cross was not correct. Sergeant. Blank loss, her loss. Oh, okay. Her loss, #1 album for Drake and 21 Savage. All right. Fury, or ire. Appears on the scene, emerges. Dish layered like this. Sheet of noodles, sauce, cheese, repeat. Lasagna. You got layers and layers and layers. Genetic screening procedure. DNA test. I hate it when somebody starts with, as per my last email. Don't say that. Please don't say that. Subject line abbreviated. FWD, forward. Got forwarded to you. Aussie marsupial for short. Aroo. Kangaroo. No way. OMG. OM goodness. All right. Pips has been kicking our butt the last couple days. Not for any particular reason. Just I'm trying to fit the square peg in the round hole. All right. Hey, look, we get dominoes at this one. I'm thinking less than 8. These probably are 6. This one's got to be doubles. So what's the other double? I'm thinking maybe boom, boom. And then this. And then if this is 11, that would have to be here. And then these, hey, excuse you. These two have to equal 10. And these ones are definitely lower than 8. Cool. All right, well, easy was lived up to its name. That's a good thing. All right, a bunch that equal 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 4 times 6 is 24. So it's got to be, and this has got to fit into a corner. This one is another 6, but it's got to be equal to something else. So it could be 2, 6 and 2, 6 and 3. It's either 6 and 2, 6 and 3. Let's try 6 and 2, and if we have to change it, we can. 2s. Okay, so then something that's not a 3 or a 5. This one's got to be a 1. Oh, a bunch that are equal. I should be paying attention to the roadmap. 5s. There are no zeros, so this has got to go here. Therefore, this one is incorrect. Therefore, we're going to swing that one over here and make this one also the 6. Okay, that's, whoa, that's not equal anymore. But I need that one. Okay, so shoot. All right, let's let's rethink this one. 6s. Okay. The part that I'm nervous about is this. 2s and 3s. But we've already got 2s poking out, 3s poking out. What about the 5? That could work. 5. We don't have that. And this one. Oh, too many times. That does. Wow, what? Sure, that works. What did we miss? Oh, we got 2 3s. Shoot. Well. That's got to be 1. These are the... No, that's got to equal... What we need to do is get rid of this 5. Or this 6, I mean. But it has to go here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6 maybe, but... I hate doing this because we're so close, but we have to reset. Okay, these have to be our 6s. I know that this one has to be the corner 6. This, we kind of established, is our 5s. Could it be something else? 1 and what? 1 and 1? No, not with all these equals. So this has to be... Oh, excuse you. Has to be our 5s. There are not 2 that equal on the same thing that equal 3. So... I wonder if it pokes out like that. We have like a 5 and 1. Or 1 and anything, really. And I'm thinking this is our 2s. So we could have this one poking out. This one to equal 3. Okay, that does work. We don't have a 3 in the mix yet, and we could put that one. There we go. There we go. I don't know. Sometimes Square Brain is just in full force. Yeah, we did okay. And then that wasn't even the hard puzzle. That was the medium puzzle. Today was a little bit medium, a little extra medium. Why does it look like it says the word yes? Do you see the word yes there? Okay, all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to equal 26. So that could be 1, 2, 3, 4 that are 5s, and then one more that's a 6. Could be. See, let's see what we're working with. How about a 0 and then bigger than 4? Is there a 0 and 6? There's not. Oh, there is a 0 and 6. So this could be 0 and 6. I don't know. There's a bunch of 4s. We'll leave that one. 2. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so this one either goes up or to the right. These two have got to equal 6. There's a 1 and 6. Could be the 4. Could be the 0. I don't know. I don't know. If we've got a couple going across like this, we need a double. There's double 5s. Could be double 5s. And then coming down this way, this could be our... Oh, it has to equal 4. 1, 2, 3. So this could be our other one. And then this has got to be... I'm thinking... Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. 2 and 4 equals 6. 0, 0. Do we have another 0? Please tell me we have another 0. Yes, we do. This big old 6 here. And then all equaling 5. I think I'm wrong here. I think we had a great idea, but poor execution. let me start this part over again. Because what if it was 2 and then the 4 goes over here? 4 and 1. Hear me out. Just hear me out. And then this is our 2s. And then 2 and 2. Come on. Get on the boat. And then 2 and 5. This could go up and down. 2, this could also go up and down. Then we have one more 5. Doesn't really matter what the other one is. 2 going down. Come on, get on the boat. Okay, and then one that's a 4. And one that's a 3. Okay. Okay. I love it when I get the hard in less time than the medium. So somehow spells the word yes. Do you see that? Y-E-S. Getting bored making little pictures. Yeah, so there was a 12. Excuse me, a 12 here. I thought this was all our 5s, but you know what? The 5s had to go over here to make this 5s and a 6 for 26. So then this was our 4s, or 2s. I know how many dots are there. And then 1s, and a bunch that weren't equal. We didn't know that until the very end. So we made that work. All right, medium puzzle was extra medium today. It took us twice as long to do the medium puzzle. I did have to reset it one time. Got 6s, I got 5s. A bunch that weren't equal to each other. And then 2 and 1 to make 3. So, yeah, that was extra medium today. And then easy was fine. Easy was very fine. There were 3 that had to be equal, and this one had to be a double in the corner. 11's always 5 and 6. And then 10 could either be 5 and 5. There weren't enough to do 5 and 5. And then 6 and 4. And then a bunch that equaled minus less than 8. Yeah, more than less than 8. This is like much less than 8. Okay. My 33-day streak. Still in hard mode. How about lofty? No help at all. Okay. Well, you know what? Shred. That's a non-intersecting word. S-H-R-E-D. Only a little bit of help today. Golly. Could be like an EA. That's not a word. Okay, so I have nothing to go on here. E blank 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 blank. Probably not. Okay, something E. Blank, blank, blank. Could end in an E. Like mauve. Yeah. Okay. All right. In some ways, I feel like we just cracked this wide open. What about... Whoop. Oh my gosh. Gauge? What else does AU like that? Gop? Gone. Let's try it. Okay, it's Gauge. It's Gauge. We're good. I was nervous about that one. Still have never gotten a first try. One day. Someday. Someday. Soon, maybe. I don't know. You can always hope. You can always wonder. Yeah. Poor streak. We lost our streak. We'll get it back. Don't worry. We'll get it back. So I started with lofty. No help. I tried shred. A little bit of help. We got an E. And I thought, you know, does it start with an E? Is the E in the second? And I thought, what if it's two vowels together, but not like EA? What if it's like, I don't know. I was playing around with letters in my head, and I thought, oh, what if it's mauve? Close. M-A-U. No. So the A-U, and I'm like, what else does A-U? Pog. Couldn't come up with anything, so we tried gauge. Nice. There we go. All right, Strands. Quite a transformation. Okay, if you've never played Strands before, think of it like a word search. We're trying to find these words in here. They don't just go up and down, left and right. They snake all different directions. And every word leads back to this theme. And sometimes the theme is a gimmick. Sometimes it's a stretch. In fact, most of the time it's a stretch. It's like a double entendre meaning. Quite a transformation. These could be about things that transform. These could be... sheep. I'm curious about this EE that goes together. I see an ER. I like looking at corners first. Sometimes that gives it away. Not exactly how you spell that word, wrinkle. Finger. Why would the word flower be there? And yet it's not correct. Flower. Curious. This puzzle's gonna make you howl. Oh no. Aran, how you doing today? Quite a transformation. Oh, I think I see it. Werewolf will make you. It will have a transformation. A vampire. Ah, shape. Shape. Shifter. What? Shapeshifters with an S on the end. There. A changeling. Ugh. Oh, I even just hate saying this. Skinwalker. Ugh. Didn't make me howl, it made me cringe. Even just the word skinwalker makes my skin crawl. Quite a transformation. These are shapeshifters of various lore. A vampire, skinwalker, a werewolf, and a changeling. Big words in this one. There weren't as many words because they can only fit into this small puzzle shape. All right. And we play letterbox. Okay, so we have to do this in 5 words today. K-A-D-R-O-B-P-N-I-L-G and C. Okay, so we can't do ing words because I and N are on the same side. We could do CK. There's no H. There's no E. I almost feel like if there was an H, maybe an E too, we could spell the word changeling. Just saw that word. Or hobgoblin or something. There's no S. Oh, if there was an S, we could play knapsack with a K. Knapsack. Oh, I can't do panic. Could you play pardon? You'd almost play goblin too if O and B weren't on the same side. Knack has a K at the beginning. I could play knack, but then I'd have to erase pardon. Let's see where this takes us. If there was an E, we could play knackered. Alright, I'm going to write down this word. Pardon. I beg your pardon. So that I could write down. He certainly has the knack for it. Then what? Then what? I'm on a K again. All right. Well, I'll write this one down too. I thought I had a genius idea, but it didn't go anywhere. If I'd said knack, all it does is get rid of the C. That doesn't really help, and then it paints us in a corner. I'll write it down, though. Planar. That's a good word. A rick bag. Haven't you always wanted to throw something in a rick bag? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Can we really fit? Wow. Wow. That's a great word. That is a great word. Then what? How about this one? Steal your dog. You've been dog napped. Dog nap. Ha! Nice. Nice, nice. Dog nap. To steal a dog is to dog nap. Oh, which is so funny because today, dog sat. In the past tense, dog sat. And then here we solved it. 2 words, dog nap. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, dog nap. Hey, it's tradition. There we go. Take a screenshot. It lasts longer. Blackbird and dog nap. Thank you for the encouragement around that. I appreciate that. How about tabletop and then parfumery. Parfumery. That's right. That's right. All you're doing is singing. Your encouragement is as obscure as a clue can get. Yeah, your clue is contingent upon my knowledge of Beatles lyrics. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Yeah, and then dog nap. That's funny. Well, if you're watching this video after the fact and you like what you see, give this video a like. Consider subscribing because we do this every day. We're about the halfway point. We're going to, not even the halfway, we're almost done. We're going to go through and just recap our answers. We started with the connections puzzle, and then we went over to our mini crossword, which actually had a word that looks almost identical to that second word, dog nap. or dog sat. It's funny. And then we struggled through the medium pips, but I'll show you that. And then we played Wordle in, I think, 4 today. And then we played Strands in pretty good time, some big long words. And then letterboxed. Cool. Yeah. So let's do it. Connections. To confer, to accord. Accord to me sounds like, not like gifting or conferring. Accord sounds like an agreement, right? Like the accord between the pilgrims and the natives or something. They came to an agreement, not to confer. I think more like the word endow might have been better there. Award, grant, vest. At first I saw vest and fleece maybe together. No, neither are articles of clothing in this area. Digital watch features. I've got a dumb watch. I prefer it. I get all notifications on my phone anyway. I hate it. In fact, most of them are silenced because I'm like, I can't deal with so many notifications ringing off the hook. So, yeah, I need to know what time of date it is. Barely use a stopwatch, but sometimes I do. An alarm, a date, a light, a stopwatch. Yeah, the yellow category. To swindle, to fleece someone. Yeah, you got hosed. That's where that comes from, hose. You got hustled. It's called a hustle, sweetheart. And then you got shafted. It's funny to hear those as the verbs. Usually it's like the adjective. Oh, you got shafted. Or the past participle, whatever that is. The purple category, best winning actor biopics. Actor winning biopics. Capote for Truman Capote. Lincoln for Abraham Lincoln, of course. That's the one of this list that I did actually see. Milk for, I guess, Harvey Milk. And then Ray. Sugar Ray Leonard. Or who was the other Ray that I said? That's probably not it. I forget. I don't know. Ray Charles. Oh, I should definitely watch it then if it's about Ray Charles. I love Ray Charles. He's a jazz artist just like I am, or was. Jamie Foxx. Oh, he did. Yeah, that's right. Jamie Foxx played Ray Charles. Okay, so I take that back. I know of 2 of these. I've seen one of them, Lincoln, but I know of 2 of them, Ray Charles. Yeah, I actually probably should see Ray. I should see that. I wonder if it's probably on Netflix or something. I'll have to dig it up. A shield might go with a sword. A mini crossword. Even though it was a larger puzzle today, we did it in pretty good time. A hamburger or Frankfurter, for example, are both German. I was thinking barbecue fare. No, they're just German things. Of all the things that you could say, oh, that's German. Yeah, that's funny. Sticky stuff on bark. At first I said pine tar. No, tree sap. Hotel room pricing is their rate. Classic arcade game of hopping between obstacles, Frogger. The W of the WNBA, Women's National Basketball Association. Looked after a pup, dog sat, which reminds me of what we did in Letterboxd. Dog nap. Steal the dog or just watch the dog. Drill instructor's rank, that might be the sergeant. Her Loss. #1 album for Drake and 21 Savage. Your ire is your fury. Emerges. Appears on the scene. Emerges. Dish layered like this. Sheet of noodles, sauce, cheese, repeat. Hopefully there's some maybe spices, maybe some meat. Sounds good to me. Lasagna. Genetic screening procedure. A DNA test. As per my last email, oh boy, if you send me something that says, as per my last email, I might ignore your email. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. That passive-aggressive tone of, as per my last email. Like, you didn't read that. No thanks. Subject line abbreviation, FWD for forward. It's been forwarded to you. I know a couple people that should have their forward button taken away from them. I know a couple people that should have their reply all button taken away from them. One of them just retired last year, so it's okay. It's a smaller list now, but still, people don't, they say drink responsibly. You should email responsibly too, and some people just don't have the etiquette to email. They should have their forward button taken away. One fellow I get emails from, he doesn't look and see if I've already received it. If I'm on the sending list of the original sender, you don't need to forward it to me. I already have it. So I get these double emails constantly. From this one certain individual. Maybe doesn't know better. I don't know. Just look, if someone's on the list, don't send it to them again. You don't need to forward it. Aussie marsupial for short. Roo, like a kangaroo. And no way. OMG. All right, Pips kind of kicked my butt in the medium. Easy was fine. Easy, look how easy, right? Boom, 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 equals. Boom, boom, boom. They equal something less than, definitely less than. A lot less than. I couldn't have played it here because the 5 had to go there. 5s, 5 and 1. Yeah, it all just fell into place. Now this is the one I'm a little embarrassed about. The medium puzzle, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And 6s, I knew that had to go here. And then the 5s had to go here. It wasn't 1 and... What would it have been? 1 and 2? 1 and 1? I don't know. Something else could have been here. No, it had to be the 5s. I think because of the doubles, maybe. Was that it? Maybe it was the doubles. Something didn't add up. Oh, the double went in the middle. Yeah, it just took me a while to figure out. All right, and then the hard mode puzzle I actually did in about half the time of the extra medium puzzle, so go figure. It spelled the word yes. Isn't that funny? I think that's funny. It spells yes. And where did we start? 4s was 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's see, all the ones that were equal, they were... Oh, this is the one that I had 5s here, and I was like, no, I don't think so, because 5s had to go here for the 5s to make 25, and then one more, so one of the 5s turned into a 6 to make that happen. And then 12 up here. So I feel like the hard mode puzzle, because there was so much more like rigidness, there was less contingency, it was easier to have that one fall into place a little easier. All right, we did our Wordle today. Whoops, too many. Wordle today. We started with the word lofty, which was no help. And then shred, which gave us a shred of hope with the E. And I thought, okay, what if it starts with an E or it's in the second? And then I thought, what if it's like 2 letters together, like 2 vowels together, and maybe the E goes at the end? And what I thought of for that was mauve. And it wasn't mauve, but it told me that, it's A-U together and the E at the end. So then I tried gauge, and that's what did it. Yeah, Jamie Foxx. I can just saying the name Jamie Foxx, I can envision his name. I can envision his face just thinking about him. My daughter says she has a friend that can't envision things. I didn't know that was a thing, that you can't envision things. Like think of the White House. Okay? Think of the White House with a Trump Tower next to it. I can envision that, but apparently this friend can't. Imagine, the house across the street. Imagine it painted pink. I can imagine that. It just pops into my head. But this friend apparently cannot envision things. I've never heard of that. It's fascinating. All right, today's Strands was quite a transformation. Shapeshifters. We've got vampire. I hate this. Oh, it makes my skin crawl just hearing about that one. Skinwalker. And then werewolf and a changeling. All of them have their own different lore and whatnot, but specifically the Skinwalker just makes my skin crawl. All right, so thank you for a little bit of encouragement on this one, Aranha. You came just in time for me to think of Blackbird. In no way, shape, or form did you help me. You did not give me the answer. No, but you definitely did say you were only waiting for this moment to arise. And I went, oh, Blackbird singing in the dead. Hold on, I can fit Blackbird in there? That was really funny. It was this like aha moment. I didn't realize I could fit the word blackbird in there. Blackbird, and then D, I sit there and I was staring at the letters that were left, and then I said, oh wait, I could spell dog. Hold on. During this puzzle we said dog sat, and I could say dog nap, like to kidnap a dog, but it's a dog, so it's kidnap, dog nap. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Yesterday's puzzle was tabletop and then parfumery. I guess a variety of perfumes is called parfumery. Is that right? I don't know. I've never heard of that word. Sounds right. Sounds like a legit word. All right. Well, if you guys like what you see today, give this video a like. Consider subscribing. I'm going to go rake leaves in my backyard. Maybe get some gross old dead leaves out of my gutters. But we are going to just kind of clean up because fall is changing, right? We had a beautiful, awesome, wonderful, hot summer. And it's supposed to be a fairly wet winter, so I'm going to kind of winterize a little bit today. So, well, you guys are awesome. Thanks for a great stream today. Thanks for, a little bit of help on the puzzles and a little bit of chat. Thank you, Aranha, for coming on and brightening my day a little bit. And, yeah, you guys are awesome. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.